Okay, so welcome to day 3 of our Debt Solutions video conference series. And today, again, we're taking it further. So we first identified that we need a Thrive budget and that we need to limit our expenses to 50% of our gross, not our net, our gross income. And we started brainstorming on solutions. And yesterday we were starting to actually activate them. So again, it doesn't happen necessarily overnight, but by making those calls, looking for that perfect roommate, considering whether or not you should keep the home, looking at, again, you can always email us or call our office so that you can get the real estate solutions. There's an entire real estate section in the ABCs of money with many different case studies. So make sure that again, even if you feel equity rich, I would just say if you bought your house after 2017, that you want to make sure that it can withstand a downturn, and also that you're not overspending on it. And if it's big enough, and you are overspending, but you could find a way to help bring some income in so that it reduces your actual amount that you're paying out, then that can be a solution as well. So that's going to be part of it, is that you have to really, it's a money makeover, right? Because a debt problem is a budgeting problem, and the only solution is to fix the budget. Fixing the budget puts more money in your budget, which allows you to pay down the debt faster and not accumulate the debt going forward. Okay, so another piece of this, which is what we're going to talk about today, is actually increasing your wealth. So a lot of the problems that accompany debt consciousness, and in fact, there's an actual chapter about debt consciousness and how people that are trapped in that world think differently than people who have prosperity and abundance consciousness. So part of the problem is that people that are trapped in debt consciousness think, I'm going to start saving and investing once I pay down debt. And they do the simple math solution, which is not the life picture that they should be thinking of. They say, well, if my debt is 18%, and I can only hope for a 10% gain on my investments, then it makes more sense to pay off that 18% debt that's accumulating than it does to start putting money in that could possibly earn 10%. That's not the way you want to think about it. Again, debt should not be eliminating you increasing your wealth, living the life that you want, and also giving you the ability to have financial freedom. If you're trapped in the debt cycle and you wait to start, investing in yourself until you pay off debt, that could be never one. And also, you're not factoring in compounding gains. If you put 10% of your income into a tax-protected retirement account, and it earns a 10% annualized gain, you're going to have doubled your money within 7.5 years. Within 25 years, your money is going to earn more money than you do. So your pathway to financial freedom is start early, be religious, learn how to earn a 10% gain, and let that be your lifeboat to a better tomorrow. Waiting and to start that process until you get out of debt may never happen. None of the debt collectors are ever going to take up a collection to help you if you lose your job or you get sick or any of that sort of thing. So it's really important for you to be doing this now. And again, with the health, for Americans with health insurance, if you are healthy, chances are you are really, really spending a lot of money, making the health insurance company rich. You're completely unaware of the benefits, fiscal health benefits of the health savings account, and also how you can build it up. So even if you do have that super high deductible, that it's not going to affect you because you have enough in your health savings account. So again, wisdom is a big piece of this. And that's what we're going to talk about a little bit more. So I want you now, fix the debt by fixing the budget at the same time. Don't wait until you're out of debt. At the same time, I want you to take 10% of your income, gross income, religiously, and put it into tax protected retirement accounts. Now, and then you're going to learn how to invest it and earn that 10% annualized gain. Now, what is a tax protected retirement account? Well, if you work for somebody and they offer you a 401k, it's a tax protected retirement account. But in Canada, RSP, here's the ticket: very limited options. If the employer is giving you a match, maybe up to 3%, if you put in 3% of your income, they'll put in another 3%, free money, do it. But you're going to have to probably get your large caps in there. Okay. So it's not going to be that you can get very well diversified in there. You have very limited options and you have less control over it, less financial freedom. Then you would, in America, the second choice would probably be that health savings account with the high deductible health insurance. And then the third one would probably be a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA. If you're a self-employed person, it could be a SEP IRA. And again, you can put in up to 18% sometimes of your income into your retirement accounts. I think 10% is sustainable unless you're older and you're playing catch up. So how do you find out what brokerage is right for you? So again, if you get free money by doing a 401k, do it, but understand that you are giving up a little bit of freedom. Now, what about the brokerage? How do you find the right brokerage? And just understand that brokers are salesmen, so they sell you whatever the brokerage has to offer, right? So your job, I believe, is not looking for the right broker. It's looking first for the right brokerage. So you want a brokerage that's going to have FDIC insured cash. It's going to have a universe of stocks and bonds to choose from, zero or low trading fees, and a self-directed option. And be careful, because even the brokerages that have all of this will still try to sell you into a managed account because they are salesmen. So why all these things? Well, FDIC insured cash is safer than SIPC or money market funds. I have a blog on that. If you haven't read it, email info@nataliepace.com or call 310-430-2397 and let us know that you need the link. We're happy to send it to you. The blogs are 900 words. They take 10 minutes to read. A boatload of information that you need. So why low trading fees? Because you need to be rebalancing annually. Buy and hold is a last century strategy that's been a disaster in the 21st century. Modern portfolio theory with regular rebalancing works fantastically. That's how I got the enthusiastic recommendation from one of the greatest economists of our time, Nobel Prize winning economist Gary Becker. Over 120,000 people who downloaded the ABCs of Money and transformed their lives. I mean, it's because the system worked. And I didn't write modern portfolio theory. A Nobel Prize winning economist, not Gary Becker, another one, wrote it over half a century ago. And every broker is going to say they use it. Most brokers don't. I do second opinions. And if you have wealth to protect, consider getting a second opinion from me. It's unbiased. Now, you might say, you're not a broker? Well, why aren't you a broker? Because I can give you the education that I need to do without any censorship outside of the industry. Inside of the industry, I have to get everything approved. So rather than, and also the other piece of it is that if I wanted to get rich by managing money, then I have to commit to making rich people richer. I want to empower Main Street. That's where my passion and my happiness lies. So I have to go on the education side. And that's why I write the books. And that's why I developed the systems. So this system is based on modern portfolio theory. We do a few things that modern portfolio theory didn't necessarily outline because it was a theory, not a system. We add in HOTS, and we do the annual rebalancing. In theory, modern portfolio theory would have rebalancing annually. At least we do once, twice, or 3 times a year, not more than 3 times, not less than once. So you want the low trading fees so that you can do the rebalancing. Buy and hope brokerages exist today where they want you, and that's what the 401k is set up to do. Buy it and hold it. Although even in your 401k, I want you to be factoring that in once a year. And if, you know, your large cap slices have gotten to be massive and they're way too big, then you can trim them back and get a little safer and more diversified. So we do talk about this. If you're really interested in educating yourself on it, at least start by reading the ABCs of Money, Stocks, and What's Safe section. And you can also attend a retreat. We have scholarships for people in financial need. So reach out, and if you think that you qualify for a scholarship, then do it. Our online retreats are designed to be extremely affordable, especially if you're coming with a family member or friends. Put together a group and it's really affordable. And it feels just like this, like it's me talking to you. Not that it's you, like I actually find that people are enjoying it more than our in-person retreats because I'm closer. And you don't have to deal with the energy of other people in the room, especially if they have money anxiety. You can have my energy, which is not money anxiety. It's financial empowerment. It's prosperity and abundance. It's someone who truly is living the life of her dreams after taking the steps to build it. You can do this. So today, I want you to commit to looking at your 401k with different eyes. How much does your employer match? If you're putting all 10% in there, you're missing out on a lot of financial freedom. So maybe you should go to the match, 3%, 4%, 6%, whatever it is. And what's left over, maybe that opens up the health savings account. Maybe that opens up a Roth IRA. Maybe that opens up a traditional IRA. If you have 401ks left over at past employers, those need to be rolled over. Again, select the brokerage first. Okay. And you absolutely want to know the ABCs of money that we all should have received in high school and what a healthy nest egg looks like before you decide what you are going to actually be investing in. So there's no cure other than wisdom. You can't just have blind faith that a broker is going to do it for you, because if they're a buy and hold broker, then they're going to sell you into buy and hold products. All right, I will see you tomorrow, but today is all about now the solutions of increasing your wealth. And one last thing, you can actually see my bio. You can read about my story in Put Your Money Where Your Heart Is. The first chapter is my personal story of how I got to where I am. But you can also read a bit of it on the homepage at nataliepace.com. My bio is there. So just go to nataliepace.com. And if you look at that upper right-hand corner, the drop-down menu, then it will tell you, sorry, hang on one second, about Natalie Pace. And if you click on that, it's going to take you over to my bio and you can read about it. Okay. So again, you know, look, when I was a young single mom and, you know, I was reading these books that weren't helping me, telling me I should cut out cafe lattes and avocado toast, you know, it was heartbreaking and it was hard. And I leaned into investing and I tripled my money at a time in the dot-com recession when most people lost 78% of their dot-com stocks. And then the women around me asked me to teach them what I know. And that led me to establishing the Women's Investment Network. And that led me to a partnership with Forbes, .com and Forbes Video Network. And that led me to meeting Gary Becker, the Nobel Prize winning economist, and telling him my economic theories, which he enthusiastically endorsed and wrote the preface to my first book. I'm very grateful for the many economists at the University of Chicago who not only have written forewords to my books, but also, you know, regularly update me on what's going on with the economy and challenge me in my economic thinking and wisdom, and increase my knowledge with theories that I didn't know about. You know, I have many mentors and I'm very, very grateful to them. But it all started with opening up my brokerage account depositing money, educating myself, and investing wisely. And that is a big piece of it because, as you know, many coaches will tell you, if you have problems, the solution isn't found in thinking the way that you're thinking right now. The solution is actually found in getting increased wisdom. And that is going to mean following a path from someone who's done it, not necessarily a salesman. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.